Okay, so immediately I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is not the Risley video. I will explain why this is not the Risley video, like at the end, because yeah, I want to go over the video. I don't want to go over why the Risley video is bothering me just yet, but I will get to it at the end, and it will come out. Don't worry about that, but it's just gonna take some time. So unfortunately, we've got another filler video here. A video that I did actually want to do before Risley. A video that I did want to do while I was exploring Fontaine. In fact, funny story, the day that I got Risley, I was planning to just record one singular tentpole and then do the freaking, you know, video of the exploration of the things I was actually enjoying about it, right? And yeah, then that happened in the video. So yeah, in any case, that's a bit spoilery, but I'm gonna keep it in because I feel like it's a bit relevant. I'll explain all the things that are going on with the Risley video at the end. I'll put a timestamp right here, and yeah, but anyways, to get to the topic of the actual video, I'm using the no UI thing because I realized that it's probably much nicer, right? Much nicer for intros. You don't have all of this screen clutter. Look at that. Doesn't this look so much more fancy? But yeah, basically the premise of this was gonna be like, I was enjoying exploration for once again. Like, I haven't in a while, but Fontaine is really good. Fontaine's exploration is fun. The underwater stuff is not only easy to get primogems, but like the puzzles are just more interesting, right? You go through and you do the top stuff like above world, and it's all the same, like elemental monument, fight this enemy. It's kind of boring. Where, you know, here you come around, you grab your little jellyfish bubble, and now you gotta go and look around. Okay, what do you do? Oh, is there a puzzle nearby? I think I might have done a bit of this area, so this might be like one of the worst spots to go to. There's a hydroculus over there, but we don't care about that. Damn it. Okay, yeah, these things, right? And then you think, wait, is this one of them? This is not one of them, but this is something. You know, you think, oh, I gotta explode all these things, and like, I gotta use the whip while using the exploding thing. Unfortunately, this is not the case because this one was just, you know, like that. Might as well do this. I don't know what to do here. Exactly. You know what? Let's do this. What is happening? Okay. Do I... Oh, you see here. This, you know, you grab this jellyfish thing. And it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do here? And then you're like, oh, I do this. I sit behind the wall this time. And then I activate this. And now I can actually do my stuff because I had to actually use my brain and think a little bit, right? That was really enjoyable for me. I am not going to grab that chest because I need to mark it on the interactive map and I don't have it open right now. You know, basically the idea was I was enjoying like fun puzzles again, which is a lot of what Inazuma is, and I was enjoying the Inazuma exploration as little as I was doing it. The reason is I just had other stuff to do in between. I can't just full focus on exploring a region fully, and I feel like with Fontaine I was kind of getting to do that and I was enjoying it, right? All the underwater puzzles was fun, and then even the surface, like there's just, I don't mind doing a long-winded puzzle or a common chest as long as the puzzle's fun, right? And like having to use your brain around not being able to use elements is even more fun. Unfortunately, obviously I've had to, you know, not just do them because I would have to record them, otherwise people would be like, oh, you just used a hydro character. In this case, I actually think I might have done one of them though, because I wasn't paying attention and was just on autopilot. I was really tired one night. I think I was farming up till like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was pretty bad. You might have been one over here where you gotta use, yeah, this one over here. It gives you the hydrogranum, that one you see in the distance over there. It gives you the hydrogranum, and then you have to follow like a portal, and then it teleports one to the other, to the other, to the other. But basically they give you all the tools to do it, right? If somebody says, you know, oh, you're lying, I'll log into Claymore like I haven't done in months, and I know I haven't done the puzzle on there, and I'll show you that it's doable without a hydro character, because, you know, Claymore also doesn't have any hydro characters. Oh dear, it's bad. But yeah, and then there's like, you know, this, right? And you think, oh, this is impossible, but then you think, okay, just hit me, right? Can you not run away? Punch me. Thank you. Now I'm applied with hydro, and now it makes water. And now I just go and I follow the little dots, right? This is one of the simpler ones, but still fun in its own sense, right? And it's 2, and then that's the third one over here. And just like that, there's a chest. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? How fun. I did not mean to open that or enter that. Well, I did mean to enter this, but I need to see where it went. And I've realized there's going to just up here, which I have already been to. The hydrogranum ones are kind of like the most boring of the puzzles I'm gonna mention, but not just like these, like the monuments. The monuments are pretty boring in Genshin. I'm sick of like monument puzzles. It has nothing to do with like doing one element account. It's just that monument puzzles are usually just really boring. Just switch to a character, activate the lights, and there you go. I don't know. There's just nothing like Fontaine. I do have to say that I really, really like the exploration. But yeah, down to the more interesting stuff. Using other elements. See this over here? I'm pretty sure I just need to not mess up and do it wrong. But you see this, right? Okay, you need to go and what do you need to do here again? You need to get, oh yeah, you need to get all these little hydra things into the water, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's easy. And then you think, oh my gosh, okay, I need to kind of have UI for this now. But yeah, now you do that, and now you're burning, and now you go and hit that, and oh my gosh, you have pyro element, which we're going to use something like this much more in the form of hilichurl and samachurl. There's a perfectly good duo of them right over here. I think we're going to use them a lot once we have portable waypoints, because if I am not wrong, your pyro aura stays on you for just a second after you teleport. So if we teleport onto a portable waypoint and we're right next to something, we can actually get onto the thing that requires pyro in just enough time, but that will mean a heckload of firefly farming so that we can make enough portable waypoints. Because, like, I mean, think of like a torch puzzle, right? Usually they require up to 4 torches, I would say. I think most of the time it's 4 torches. You would literally need 4 portable waypoints in different locations unless the torches are really close to each other. So yeah, Loracle Legends, I've not tried the land ones because they're boring. The water ones are also kind of fun. I like it. The whole like use the mechanics and figure it out thing is kind of fun, actually, which, you know, is nice. I like actually having to think and figure stuff out. Like, I actually had to look up how to beat the crab that is down here because I just couldn't figure it out. I didn't even know there was a hold skill. But yes, so anyways, I have marked special locations on the map, by the way, where I'm just leaving hydrogranum here and not touching them, so that in the future, if I ever need hydrogranum, I can just do that. Obviously, for this account, using cryo or other elements in funny ways is not against the challenge rules. Just before people go and say, oh my gosh, you're using an element besides cryo. I did put limits on the Saurians because I feel like they're too easy access to elements in only one nation, but still, they just felt easy. So I didn't want to use them constantly. So like, I can use them for puzzles, but I cannot use the Saurians for like just applying an element to a monument because that's just boring. The whole idea is cryo characters, so finding other ways to use elements is completely fine. I mean, later on we have to use other elements, and that's just going to be a thing. I have the cheat token simply for Archon Quest things, so that we have a set limit and have to manage them, because I also want to use them for certain other rare things, which, just by the way, is one singular elemental apply. For every single token spent, it's one like element, which is why this, you know, was one place to use it, which makes sense because it's one singular element use. Doing the quest that takes you out to this island over here does not make sense because you got to use Animo like 3 times. Oh dear, I can't remember how to do anything. I'm using Cryo because, you know, I don't want to do like Risley spoilers before the actual building video. And I mean, if you don't like the rules, this isn't going to be like a don't watch it thing. It's just going to be like, try playing it through your own way. Honestly, I wouldn't condone starting Genshin accounts because it gets out of hand. It can go to a point where you just don't like yourself for it anymore. You don't enjoy playing the multitude of accounts. I've had days that it's been like that where I just don't want to play them. I wanted to install this Hydro Core first, but I forgot that you can't install one there. Can I just do this? Yeah, there we go. Easy. Even if it's just for a second, it does still count, which is nice. I really think that playing through Genshin with only a set weapon is pretty boring now, because of like the whole element thing. Having played both, I really learned that playing with only one element is actually way more fun and much more of a challenge spike than playing with one weapon. To win. Ooh, I got the spacing just right. Look at that. Beautiful. If I got that timing off just slightly, Kaya would be toast. I formally apologize for the inconveniences to the upload schedule and like just the random videos in between. I've been struggling to just get stuff done. And the Risley is a very special case, which I will go over in the outro. It's I could explain it now, but I really don't want to. I want to leave it till the end. Yeah, there we go. Cleanse the pool. That normally people would switch to Pyro for that. Would switch to Hydro for nothing because you actually don't need Hydro, never mind. But you know, just a fun little puzzle. Temperature here, nice and warm. Here we go. That's a fun one. Another fun little puzzle, and this one actually takes some brain power, is this over here. I will show you briefly because I thought this was impossible. And then I was like, okay, but what if it wasn't? So essentially, there is a little tunnel down here, right? And you go down here, you drop down, bloop, bloop, you run through here, go all the way over to here. You see, oh wow, there's so much stuff over here. There's a Sealy. I've already done some of it. There were some Sealies to chase. There's, you know, there's stuff over here. There's old jellyfish. I don't know what this really does in the grand scheme of things, but I mean, it's here. There's a Hydra Slime, which is some of my favorite enemies to fight, given this account is Cryo. They just kind of sit there and do nothing. Any like Hydra elemental enemy is so fun. But yeah, then there's that Hydra monument right there, and you think, oh my gosh, there's no Hydra Granum nearby. But through some serious timing, the ink, it's not guaranteed. I've tested it and I've gotten pretty close, and I was like, okay, I don't want to actually succeed in doing it now, because what if it does? And then I have to go and try and prove that I did do it speedy enough. And the one thing is, male characters are the fastest at running, but I'm pretty sure I've done this puzzle on every single other account I have besides Claymore, and I don't have a tall male character on Claymore. So yeah, but as you can see, Hydrogranum instantly. Well, I don't think being in the menu really matters, but I've completely lost where the cannon is. It's down here. Okay, teleport here. Run this way as fast as you can. Drop down into the water. Now, the reason I didn't charge the thing up before is because while you're charging, it has a separate timer to while it is charged. So it's around 15 seconds, I think, for the full charge, if I remember correct. And it's something like this, a very similar amount of time. It might be 10 seconds for the uncharged to lost. But yeah, so oh damn, I have to observe. Do I have to observe it? What? I'm confusion. I'm gonna try that again. No way. Really? Oh, that's awful. That sucks. It needs me to observe. Up we get. Observe. No, we're not in the range of the thing. What? What do you have to do here? Okay, so very rare other account appearance in a video. That's something I've never done, I don't think. And also, I do not have it unlocked here. I thought I did. In other words, it's probably my second account that I've done it on, not on here. Because I swear I've done it on 3 accounts before. Maybe not though, because it is like one of the little last things I did on my main account. So I could be just remembering that I did it late. And that late was just me doing it on my main account. Okay, so we just gotta answer this lady's riddles or whatever, or questions. Let's see if I remember them still. Let's see, do I remember? How many tables? How many? What is not served? Ready. How many tables? 3. How many employees? 3. What is not served? Maritime flowers. Yes. Boom. Got it. Hold on a sec. Let me cover my ears first. That's so funny. Since I'm a mega confusion, I am going to use the power of Hydra on this thing and see if my suspicions are correct that Hoyoverse has been a very cheesy boy and is not allowing us to use the Hydra Granum on a monument, which is kind of cringe. Oh, Hoyoverse, you have made me sad. Oh wow, and now Polearm can't do this section. Because like even if I had like Mika and Chevrolet, they can't both hit him. It would take too long to hit the second one. Oh wait, but you only need to hit the one close. Cool. Okay, just in case. Really? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Yeah. See, that's so weird. Kind of odd, but okay. I'm still proud of myself for figuring that out. You know, the whole point was I was enjoying having to bust my brain a little bit, trying to figure stuff out, and yeah, Fontaine kind of helped with that. You know, it made stuff interesting. I guess I probably should have done this whole quest as well, but I was gonna get to that. I was even gonna do a stream for it, but then Rightsley just, yeah, it was obvious. I got him early. I'm not even gonna try and keep it a secret. It was fun. The exploration was fun. That's basically the end of it. Also, a dendrogranum that we can use over here, like to unlock this domain and stuff. We will do at some point. I just need portable waypoints. I think the biggest thing holding me back is not doing my damn reputation quests. I kind of completely forget they exist with us not having to do them every week anymore for that juicy Mora. But yeah, I just kind of forgot about them, and I haven't done them really at all, so I don't have portable waypoints yet. But I will get them soon, and then we shall have some more exploration stuff to do, some puzzle stuff that I will make a video on, hopefully after doing Inazuma stuff. But yeah, anyways, back to the scenic camera and back to explaining why Rightsley video isn't out yet. You can click off here if you don't want the explanation and you don't care. I hope you enjoyed watching. But anyways, so long story short, I don't know what it is, but I really struggle to edit streams. I don't think I will really ever make a video off of a stream again, because I really struggle to keep in parts and then throw away other parts, and then I should have kept in a part because it was relevant to another part where I was talking with people, and it's a lot of stuff falls back to like stuff from like 10 minutes before that isn't really relevant anymore because we've already started a different conversation chain. So what essentially happens is either there's it seems like a super choppy video where the story is just all over the place, not that there really is any story in it anyways, or the actual video footage seems extremely choppy because I've jumped over certain conversations. Like I've chosen to take out a certain conversation because certain parts of it just really weren't too relevant and weren't as amusing as certain other ones, which is nothing to do, you know, with any fault of any of the people in the chat. I must say I really appreciate them, but the whole it's difficult for me. I struggle. I don't know how to make a good video whilst trying to keep in every single chat, whilst actually having a single conversation go from start to finish, because it's like they get cut out in between. So yeah, it's given me a lot of trouble to the point where not only have I struggled while editing it, but I've also just struggled to get to it because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get back into just my brain aching from trying to figure out how to, you know, just juggle it around. It's tough. So yeah, I think if I do edit videos of streams again, it's going to be very rare. It's going to be a rare occurrence, but I probably won't do it for the most part because it's just too difficult. I'd rather have a better upload schedule than edit streams, because I have to have, like, if you think about it, the stream was done, I can actually check quickly. It was streamed 2 weeks ago. So yeah, and I've had all that time to do it and I just haven't gotten to it. I've also been busy with other stuff, you know, finishing my studies. So I am now officially in the unemployment status group. It's just, I don't know, the whole thing is just tough. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that. You're gonna see this video hopefully tomorrow, but yeah, we'll have to see. I'll have to really work on it, but at least this one is a shorter one, so I think it should be easy as long as I'm not feeling too bad. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you do have an amazing rest of your day, and bye bye.